Chinese researcher Tang Juan, who took refuge in the Chinese consulate in San Francisco, has been taken in federal custody according to online jail reports. US authorities had been seeking Tang Juan, a researcher at the University of California, who fled to the consulate after being questioned by the FBI agents on June 20. She was charged on June 26 for allegedly lying in her visa application and concealing her status as a member of Chinese military. Jail records show that US Marshals arrested Tang on Thursday and she was detained overnight at the Sacramento County main jail. US authorities are allowed to enter foreign diplomatic missions without permission. The Justice Department said federal prosecutors allege Tang is a uniformed officer of the PLA Air Forces. The FBI found publicly available photos of Tang in a military uniform and references to her employment as a researcher at the Air Force Military Medical University, as court documents say. Tang was interviewed by the FBI at her residence in Davis, California on June 20, during which she said, serving in the Chinese military, she told agents she had worn the military uniform because it was a requirement for attending Air Force Military Medical University, according to court documents. The world being slowed down due to pandemic, courtesy of People's Republic of China, and lack of stance against authoritative regime by World Health Organization, the heavy surveillance state has waged an unconventional warfare against the rest of the world, which is more subverting, more disinformative than the US-Russian Cold War. The United States has alleged that the Houston Chinese consulate harbored Chinese spies who tried to steal data from. A senior intelligence official said that the theft of intellectual property and technology were prime concerns. Firefighters responded to the reports of papers being burned on the consulate grounds Tuesday night but were barred entry according to Houston news media. China has ordered the closure of US consulate in southwestern city of Chengdu in a tit-for-tat escalation between two countries. China said the move was in response to the US closing its consulate in Houston. However, the US had planned their move of closing the US consulate in Houston due to the fear of stealing intellectual property. China said the move was in response to closing its consulate in Houston and accused staff in Chengdu of meddling in internal affairs.